Hey YouTubers, welcome back. Okay, this is going to be what is my ex air sign up to. I'm going to be breaking it up into each sign. So it's going to be Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If you are a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this could be how you're feeling about your ex. If your ex is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, this is how they're feeling about you at this time, in regards to their energies. I do everything on screen. So I've already cleared these cards, so I'm going to begin the shuffling. I do intuitive cartomancy, meaning I sort the cards, okay? I cannot see the cards, but I do it live on screen so that you don't feel as if I'm just picking cards out for what I, want off screen, okay? This is just what works for me. So you can feel free to scroll through the shuffling. You don't have to sit and watch it. And if I notice, I will timestamp in the drop box below when the first sign starts, okay? So I'm going to begin here, and this is going to be for Gemini. What is your ex Gemini up to? So let's see what comes out here for the ex Gemini. What is Gemini feeling at this time in regards to an ex? This is what your ex is up to, and this is how they're feeling about you if you are in fact the ex. Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? What's going on with the ex Gemini? Gemini. One more time for Gemini. What's going on with Gemini? Okay, that's it for Gemini. Now let's go into Libra. What is the ex Libra up to? What are they feeling at this time? Libra. Now let's go into Aquarius. What is up with the Aquarius ex at this time? And the overall energy here is heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. Okay, so air signs want to have a heart-to-heart conversation. So let's see what's going on here. Okay, Gemini X. What is going on with the Gemini X at this time? One more time. Okay, that's it for Gemini. Let's go into Libra. What's going on with the Libra X here? One more time for Libra. That's it for Libra. And let's go into Aquarius. One more time. Okay, that's it for Aquarius. So let's start here with Gemini. Okay, so the overall energy here is heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This is the overall energy for air, but I'm starting here with Gemini, okay? So what I'm being shown here is that your Gemini X here wants to express themselves, okay? And clearly wanting to have a heart-to-heart conversation. They also receive pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you, meaning that, what I'm being shown here is that there is lack of communication right now, and this could be in regards to a water sign, okay, a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and or another air element, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and this is something that is going through a transition, okay? There's a transitioning period in regards to this water element here and or air element, okay? Again, you know your placements and you know who you are if you're watching it on a Gemini. So if you're a water element, you could be in lack of communication with this person. And it's due to the fact that it's the pay attention to the red flags here, the signs. This is due to the fact that during this time of this no communication that I see here, it could be due to the fact that there's other people involved, and this could be a boss figure, a father figure, something of that nature that is, a person who they need to gain their financial independence away from. Okay, so if your ex is a Gemini here, what they're showing me is that they're in lack of communication with this water sign and or air sign, okay? And this is making them feel that they're having this lack of progression and serious setback because they want to have a new beginning and a new phase of life with this water element specifically, okay? But what it's showing me is that there is a transitioning period that has not completed itself yet, and this is something that is being divinely guided here, okay? And there's others that could be involved here that are blocking this transition from completing itself, and this could be due to a boss and or father figure, somebody in authority here who, is blocking financial independence, and it's causing a lot of worry and anxiety in regards to completing this karmic cycle, okay? So what I'm being shown here is that Gemini, if your ex is a Gemini, they're being, spiritually guided during this transitioning period, and they're feeling as if there needs to be a breakdown in the established pattern that has been created here, and wanting to complete this cycle, but there's a setback here, and the setback is due to the fact that there is no communication or just lack thereof communication, okay? And it's causing a setback in regards to this new phase and this new beginning of life that is, starting here. There's a new beginning and a new phase of life directly in the forefront, but due to the fact that there could be a water element that Gemini is dealing with that has not completed their transitioning period, okay? But their spirit guide, higher self here is showing that even though there's lack of communication and it's feeling as if there's a serious setback, there could be other people causing worry and anxiety surrounding financial independence here. but there needs to be a breakdown in the established mind thought pattern that has been created within, you know, Gemini's X here and or Gemini in order to complete this karmic cycle. This is what's causing, and at the bottom of this deck, we have feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation in regards to bringing this union together and working this out, okay? But it's showing here that through efforts, they will be rewarded, and gaining ambition in order to achieve success is exactly where victory lies. But this is something that is being divinely guided, divinely coordinated here, okay? But there's choices that need to be made in order to get to the wishes and the desires, okay? Because these are the wishes and desires coming to a completion here, but choices need to be made, okay? And this is definitely involving a water element here that the feelings are mutual, okay? So decisions need to be made here. It's showing in regards to Gemini or in regards to Gemini's X, because there has been an established pattern created, which is why there's not communication happening. And clearly the overall energy here is heart-to-heart conversation. And this is something that is being spiritually guided here. And there's a need to keep an open mind as your soulmate may differ from your usual type of expectations, okay? So the Gemini X is definitely feeling this connection and wants to, you know, communicate. And it is showing that their higher self, spirit guides, whatever, this is something that is being divinely guided, and it was also something that has been divinely coordinated, and they have been given signs in order to help them guide through completing this karmic cycle, but so has this water element and or this other air element, okay? But I'm picking up heavily that this other air element, it's actually just Gemini's energies, because there's a lot of worry and anxiety here. But the worry and the anxiety is not surrounded the fact that they're questioning their feelings for this person, because they know how they feel. They want to express themselves and have a conversation about this. But there's something blocking here in regards to finances. So the worry and the anxiety is around gaining their financial independence, but this is also indicating that there's others that could be, you know, affecting finances, not only with Gemini, but with Gemini's X here, which could be a water element, okay? But the lack of communication is causing a setback to a brand new beginning. But what I'm being shown is that there's a transition period that needs to complete itself, and it's showing that as of, you know, the energies right now, that is what's being pushed, okay? There's an energy that's pushing in order to complete this karmic cycle so that this new beginning can happen, because it's showing me that both want the same things, but there's just a karmic energy that's clogging the communication, and this is what needs to happen. By expressing and having the heart-to-heart conversation, this is what exactly would get it onto a new path with Gemini, okay? But there's this lack, there's not this communication happening, and it's showing that once the communication happens, the new beginning starts. So if you are watching in on your Gemini X, you need to communicate, and once you communicate, your new beginning also starts, because I'm seeing a block here, but you're both being spiritually guided, okay? So that was for Gemini. Okay, so now we're going to go into Libra and see what's going on here with Libra at this time. Let's see what's going on here with Libra. Ooh, already. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so the first card's out here. You got children. Children are a factor in your love life, and you also got give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Okay, so let's see what I got going on here. Okay, so Libra, you could be dealing with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Gemini specifically, okay? And you are feeling as if you have met the lover of your soul, but what it's showing here is that there is a third party here, okay? And you're wanting to develop this relationship with either this Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Gemini specifically, okay? But you're being blocked. It's showing that there is a home environment situation that could be involving children, okay? So Libra could have children with a earth element in the home environment, but they started to develop a relationship, a love affair here with either another earth element, water, or Gemini. Okay, so you know your placements again. So you know the storyline. If this is making sense to you, then this is for you. Okay, but there's a home environment situation that is blocking the connection here. So this is somebody that you have already met. Libra has already met this person, okay? Clearly, this is an X reading, but this is someone who they have this deep connection with. But there's a home environment situation going on that involves children also that is causing a lack of progression, okay? So they're carefully evaluating before taking action in order to lay foundations and verbally communicate this either with this water element and or this Gemini or other earth element, okay? But what I'm picking up heavily here is that Libra is involved with an earth element and they are not feeling the connection anymore within the home environment. So this could be a marriage or someone you have children with, but there's definitely something involving, legal documents, either pertaining to the home, child support, anything of that nature. And what it's showing is that Libra needs to communicate this in order to resolve these problems and be able to move forward to lay foundations here with the person who they have this developing love affair with, okay? So what it's showing me is that this could be a water sign that they want to move forward with and or another earth element, but there's just fears of it not working out, and this is what's causing the blockage here because Libra needs to make a decision, but they're evaluating before taking the action. But what it's showing me is that once the decision is made, okay, once the action is taken, this is where the new beginning lies, okay? So they've already met the person who they want to have a relationship with, okay? They want to work on this relationship. They could have children with this person outside of the home environment and they want to work the relationship out with that person, and or they're in a home environment, there's children involved, but they've started to develop a relationship outside of the home, and that's where their worry and anxiety is in moving forward with the person who they're developing the relationship with, okay? So what it's showing me is that once Libra, is done evaluating how to take the action and actually takes the action and communicates this within whatever is going on in the home environment and or with children, then the new beginning starts, okay? And this is where this heart-to-heart conversation takes place. And what it is showing here is that this is a soul connection, so, this spiritual journey here, and that keeping an open mind, the soulmate may differ from the usual type of expectation. So it's showing here that Libra was and is developing a relationship outside of their home environment, whether it's with a spouse or with, someone they live with, they have children with. Regardless, it doesn't matter. You understand. It's just, circumstances, situations are different, but this is the energy. So there's a decision that needs to be made in order for Libra to then move forward with the person who they want to work on the relationship with. But there's a third party that needs to be, cut out in order to develop it properly and have a new beginning. Okay, so that was for Libra. So now I'm going to go into Aquarius and see what's going on here with Aquarius. Let's try this. Okay. Romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. There's separation here. There's also addictions are affecting your love life. There's codependency and attraction, the law of attraction card. Okay, so what it's showing me here is that Aquarius could be dealing with another air element, specifically a Gemini and or a Libra Aquarius. They also could be dealing with a fire element with an Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay, what it's showing me here is that there's definitely a third party, okay? And Aquarius is feeling stuck at this time. Their energies are very scattered. There's also something involving moving to a new home, but there is a lack of trust here. There's a lack of ambition to truly manifest this because it's showing here that this third party could have been, in fact, a Gemini specifically, a Libra, or another Aquarius here. That's the third party. And it's showing here that this other person could have freed themselves from developing this relationship here. It's showing that this other air element specifically could have, in fact, freed themselves from this developing relationship here. Okay, so this is why we have the romantic feelings. Okay, Aquarius is indicating that they feel they feel that their feelings are real and worth exploring with this other air element here, but they're in separation from this person, and they could be going into bouts of lower level energies here, indicating that they're in a codependent relationship that they need to completely end in order to attract this back into their life. And or there's a lot of drinking, just lower level energies, because this other party has separated themselves. Okay, so what it's showing me here is that there's definitely some distance involved. This person could be at a distance from Aquarius also, that they're thinking about, but they know that they need to take the action and change in their social standing. So the relationship that they're in, what's in the forefront right now is that they want to completely end it. Okay, but there's going to be some healing that needs to take place in order to have a new beginning here, and they're stuck in their head about it. And this could be due to the fact that there's distance involved, and they're just feeling stuck within their home environment right now, which is why at the bottom of the deck here we have the Four of Spades, indicating feeling fenced in and sick and tired of an unhealthy situation, and wanting to, develop this relationship here and work this out, but they're lacking the ambition in order to do so because of their home environment. But what it's showing me here is that they feel as if this third party that was involved outside of their relationship, outside of Aquarius's relationship, this third party, they feel as if this person was, they were developing a romance of the soul, okay, but it's in the upside down position, being due to the fact that there's no communication right now, and this is causing their energies to be very scattered. So they could have a relationship within their home environment that's with a fire sign, and their energies are very scattered around this person because they want to end it, and they know that this could cause this person in their home environment some pain that they're going to need to heal from, and they're stuck in their head about moving forward here. So they're feeling as if they can't manifest this with this third party that separated themselves from them. They freed themselves, is what it's showing me here, over being the third party. So Aquarius was dealing with either another air sign here, or Gemini specifically, all air is what I have here. But it's Aquarius was developing or having a, romance of the soul with another air element. And due to the fact that the other air element felt they were the third party, but felt, deceived in a way because they felt the same feelings, they have freed themselves from this situation. And now it's showing that due to the fact that there's no communication, Aquarius's energies are very scattered at this time, okay? So they're indicating they feel their feelings are real and worth exploring, but they're in separation from the person who they felt this connection with, and they could be drinking a lot or just feeling, in a codependent relationship, and needing to understand that they need to understand what they're attracting into their life. Although I do feel that Aquarius knows, but now it's like they need to make a decision, because in order to move forward here and gain the connection back with this other air sign, they know that they have to completely end the relationship that they're in currently in order to do so, because what it's showing me here is that this other air element has basically drawn a line in the sand. Like, they don't want to partake in being the third party anymore. They more or less want to be the one and only. So they freed themselves, and now Aquarius is feeling very fickle about it and doesn't know what to do, but on the top of their head knows that they need to end a current relationship in order to develop it with this other air element. Okay, that's the the message that came through here, okay? So this is what's going on with your ex air signs. Comment below, let me know, and I will be moving forward into, I'm going to upload this and then move into the other one. So thanks for watching. Love you guys. Bye.